Hello y'all, let's have some fun. This is another Transformer review of a G1 that's in like a Generation 2. You'll know what I mean if you've seen my other reviews. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. This review is of a Martini Porsche 935 turbo racing car. This was a real world racing car at one time. And his name is Jazz. And once again, Jazz is modeled after a Martini Porsche 935 turbo racing car. Jazz, his saying is, do it with style, or don't bother doing it at all. Jazz is the stylish guide to the marine cultures of the adopted home planet Earth. Jazz is whom Prime turns to when the Autobot leader needs someone to think creatively outside the box on the Decepticons. Everything he does with style and flair. He does have a weakness, and his weakness is subject's voracious appetite for culture is a nuisance, can distract him from a mission. And that is some of the bio on Jazz. Now we're going to get off into his little articulation. As far as a racing car, he rolls really well. He does have real rubber tires. He has a good looking flare to him. The back spoiler, and it says Jazz. He's got some paint. He's got some stickers that are worn. This is an older figure. This is his front view. And this is his side. And this right here is his side view. Right there. Jazz is one of these G1s where it holds together. He holds it a lot better perfectly when he was, brand new. He's got some age on him. But anyway, getting back to it, he rolls really good. Now we're going to get on to the transformation of him. And Jazz is one of these where you have to take your time transforming him because he's a more fiddly in different areas, and you'll see what I mean when you see the transformation. So, in order to go ahead and start the transformation, you are going to pull out the back section. Then you're going to raise it up, his feet up, his legs, and you're going to take these parts of his feet and flip them up. Then he will extend out. And that is pretty much for the bottom. Now, with this bottom transformed, now here comes the more intricate part. You will take these doors and you will untab them from that peg right there, which that peg's in there to hold the door open. You will unpeg it on both sides. With that, you've actually loosened up the top part. And remember what I was saying about this is a G2 from a G1? Well, there's the symbol right there. That is the symbol to let you know that it is a G2 from a G1. Now, his arms are kind of in a cross square configuration, and they fit, his fist fit in these tabs that he has on his elbows right there. Now, you're going to take his front part where his arms are at, and you're going to pull out about so far. That's going to loosen this up to get his arms out, like so. And then from there, you're actually going to pull over this waist piece and push that out at the same time. Then from there, you are going to collapse his top part on his part that folded down earlier. And now you have to get the head just right. There it is, right there. And you rotate his fist. And let me go ahead and get him out a little bit better. Let me make sure I have this locked in place. And right now, he is just being very honorary. There we go. This is G1 Jazz. Transforming him could be real fiddly because of the way the hinges are designed so they collapse on themselves. This is exactly how the original G1 Jazz did transform, but I do not have the original G1 Jazz anymore. I have a G2 Generation 2 Jazz, and this is the original from the 1980s toy line, and there is his head sculpt. And he's got some wear and tear on him. He's got some years on him. I have no accessories for him, and he has a little bit of a problem standing up. But he does stand, and this was the best that you got back in 1980s as far as having a G1 Transformer Jazz. So, as far as articulation, his arms can move somewhat in and out, Wrist swivels all the way around. No head articulation. No feet articulation. Just pretty much stand him up and put these metal pieces up right there where his feet will be. And that is pretty much it. As far as it, whoa, G1 Jazz, and he almost fell. He is that fiddly because of the age of him, and the age of that he has. He has a Autobot symbol right there. Autobot symbol on the hood that is really worn. And let's see here. Stand, baby, stand. There we go. And now he just wants to come back around. That's the thing about older Transformers. Once they start getting some age on them, but they were solid for the time. As far as die-cast metal, this does have die-cast on him. Where the die-cast is, the hood. And then, let's see, I felt it. Okay. Die-cast here. The back flare right here is all die-cast metal. And the hood is all die-cast metal. Everything else is plastic. And hey, he stands somewhat. So, anyway, that is my review on Generation 1 Jazz. For a Generation 2 that they redone, but to me is still the Generation 1 Jazz. So, we'll see you next time. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching. He thanks you too. Bye.